Alright, welcome back everyone to A Programmer Plays Alruna, End of History. In our previous video, we found our way into this section, which has been a pretty interesting little zone. Lot going on in here. Have I not made it through this? I have not. Okay. Right. So we need an electric in order to handle that, but best we've got is an ice down there. There is an electric all the way over there. There's a few things up and over. I'm kind of thinking maybe the move is actually to try and never mind. Alright, so remember why we never went down here, and I'm guessing the reason is because I don't see how that would work. Ah, okay. Not quite getting there. Feels like I'm not yet aware of something with this pipe. That could be interesting. Don't think. Damn it. just no way that we're gonna get through that in time. Like, obviously we could have gotten further, but I don't see us getting substantially further. Getting through that. This takes electric to open effectively. I just don't really see myself being able to make that far. Alright, that would switch the button. Would that help me? Really having any luck with did not mean to do that. Let's recheck this direction. Yes, I am overthinking this. I can just do that. Much easier. This way, need to come around from some other direction. Alright. I feel like I did a lot down here, and then I, like... It's just like, okay. Maybe it really is just like, hey man, pick up the pace. Is there a way that I could cut through here instead of going up and over? That might save some time. We need to get red turned off. Do that. That should double kill. That gets you open. Theoretically could let us into here. Double check. I know that I'm gonna have to pay for this, but no, that doesn't really help either. Pretty much get forced to go up there. I'm a little tempted. See if we can't go elsewhere. You know? Because there's a whole section out here that we've not touched. And it would be kind of, you know, classic Metroidvania to have some tools that would really help just outside of reach. Okay, so case in point. Oh, we're... Okay. I remember this area. Fun. It's wild that that's not a breakable bit. Cool. Also love the statue. Alright, so how could I leverage this area better? Trying to do the, you know, the dash jump, but it is not going well. Apparently you can't cancel out of that, which is interesting. Hold on. I just don't trust that this is, okay. So you can do that. It's just, it doesn't help me. That actually So we did it, and gosh, the angles just did not work out for me. Why is this not staying down? Have I just forgotten the controls of this game? Using that to check and see, is there any... Okay, nothing here. Using that to check and see, like, is there any, hidden stuff? Tempted. Alright, so we got in here by using the green. Brings us up to 1443. What would be most useful? I'm not gonna lie, some extra range would be nice, but I think perhaps the more useful thing... Oh, interesting, that was 3. Wasn't there a... more rocket jumps? No. This one. Power-ups last longer. Yes. Just more time for us to do stuff. What do you do? Infinite dash. Increased climb speed. This one was the full health from small hearts. Not really that useful. That one's the boss one. We might come back to the boss one, actually. Don't remember why we couldn't get past the green over here. It's amazing how quickly I'll forget stuff, you know? Like, oh yeah, we've got a thing blocking us over here, and then I'll go and be like, oh, well, I've completely forgotten why that thing... Ah. Alright, so let's try this side first, actually. Alright, so we need to get... Oh! Oh, that's interesting. Those blocks are conditional? Excuse me? What are you? Desire leads to suffering, but suffering leads to salvation. Keep consuming, Alruna, inside the martyrdom machine. Pay your way to heaven. Oh. Okay. Congratulations, new upgrades are now available in the upgrade castle. Okay. Well, that was worth doing. Interesting. No. So. Alright, so we can go right up here. Ah, it's just a simple... Ah. How does this help? I guess this could have been useful on the boss as like a damage increase. Boy, the increased time really is increased. Alright, I'm very curious about new upgrades. Thus far, it all looks the same. Ah, here we go. A lot more health. Okay. Is that the only upgrade? The only one that I'm seeing that has been added. Possible that there are others in some of the rooms that I haven't visited. Okay, so this one, a lot more damage. least the same. I am actually tempted by this one. Because this will help just, you know, with regular running around. But, at the same time, if I buy that, I probably won't have enough for the boss damage change. And it's pretty hard to argue with getting an extra, you know, 40% of the boss's health knocked off right off the top. So what's the nearest ice to this one? I mean, there's not one close. I don't remember why we never got this one. I guess because we just didn't have fire. And the nearest fire is a ways away. A substantial ways away. And we can do to force that with our other stuff? I don't think so. I forgot about that. Did we need to do that? No, not at all. We did it anyways. Alright, and as I recall, the spot up to the right, the reason we haven't done that, you know, up to and over 3, is because, we need to, like, fit through a hole, and that was not feeling like it was gonna happen. So, there's some stuff over there on the side that looks like it might... the best way to get there? I guess it is. Feels like a long... Hold on. That loops around to that. That loops around to that. Yeah. just cause mostly. Alright, so I want to first take a gander at some of these spots. Because I suspect that they're going to be nothing, but I want to check anyways. Maybe not nothing. There we go. Excellent. So I would honestly call that worth it. Alright, why did I never walk through here? I think I might have just figured it out. Can I... None of those are fake, apparently. Nope. Interesting. Aha! Alright, cool. I think that's this area. Dunsky. This area... That was interesting. That guy didn't perish immediately. Alright, so over here... Is there anything I need to do with this? I don't think so. No, I think we're starting to hit up against the limits of... the limits of what I can do outside of the castle. Obviously, there's still the, we could try and get the flame to that one particular dewdrop all the way over there. But that's a pretty long haul. I'm trying to remember. There's this spot up at the top with the red. Trying to remember why. You're kidding. Guess I could go ahead and turn in this one. Or two, actually. That actually brings us to a pretty respectable 1200. So we'll go ahead and grab the boss one, because that one's pretty useful. And we don't know, like, we know that we're gonna have a boss fight, and that's kind of the extent of what we know. Alright, so yeah, from here. Shit. I don't know why I was struggling with that. Ah, in order to go up. In my head, I was like, it's weird that we can just go around. But the around is not the point, the up is the point. Side note, it's also interesting that as far as I know, that's the case of that particular thing. Was there one? There's another one of these somewhere. And I'll be honest, I have completely forgotten where it was. Why is she... She's standing up there, and I'm convinced that I'm doing it right. I'm convinced that I'm holding down the button, so I'm confused about that. Whatever, it's fine. That there's a way to do this, but I'm also not convinced. Here's what I'm convinced of, actually. Let me say this. I'm convinced that there is going to be like a bit where we're turned into a seed or something, And that part's like, that's what's gonna happen. Alright. Oh no. You're kidding me. I've completely squandered my time here. I've screwed myself again here, actually. Actually need... I was trying to cut off time by not having to do the green, but since I don't have the green... Like, technically I could pull that off, but... I did not do that. Hold up. not here, but here? Yes. You're kidding me. All we had to do... Oh, that's... so close. That's devastating. Is there a way for me to do this without screwing myself? Maybe? I kind of don't think there is. No way for me to get here. No. This. We're gonna touch grass here. Alright. Reset so that red's the thing. I know that it is possible to do the other way, but I just don't trust myself to thread that needle, you know? Some of the hitboxes on the enemies are a little strange. Not like horrible, but you know, just odd. That's so annoying. Why is that not working? Oh, because I'm on ice, not electric? No. Am I the dumbest man on earth? That is ice and not electric. Oh my god. I've been doing the wrong thing this entire time. Well, I'm so glad that I got that pattern hashed out for nothing. No, wait. No, yeah, blue's electric, so why didn't that work? No, white's electric. Okay. Fuck. Well, hopefully we didn't need power for it. Woof. Fire all the way around here. Oh, never mind. Key right around. I like that the locks, by the way, are eyes. That's a fun detail. Alright. Well, I have regrets. Why is she not wanting to... She's not wanting to do the that. I guess I'm hitting it too fast? Question mark? Okay, that just straight up won't do it unless... Haha! Big brain time. I don't see how I could do this with the moves that I know. Yeah. This is where I was trying to get to. Cool. Silver key, huh? There's definitely a thing there. Bashing my head against it. Oh. I think that's just a dropping down situation, which does kind of suck. Okay, shouldn't be here. There we go. Oh, okay. Oh, Alruna, I see it now. Pain is just pain. It doesn't mean anything. I'm just a freak on a leash. My whole existence is flawed, but you get me closer to Alruna. Heaven is a hole of negative theology. Accept my alms, Alruna. Item get block mode. Press that button to shoot seed. Ooh. Oh, fascinating. Whee! Block mode. Oh, that's exciting. So many possibilities. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So, bump. Bump. That's actually really cool. I really like that. Alright, so we need to bring a fire up here, which should not be bad, because there's some fire just over there, but... No, yeah. we're gonna go ahead and do the fire right now. Oh, what am I doing? We got tons of time, so... Awesome. Ah, Trixie. Oh, no, not Trixie. Oh, yeah. Do that other than just to get through? Fun. I'm enjoying our new bricky ways very much. That actually raises some really interesting puzzle possibilities. For example, that's so cool. I can't stop myself. Alright, so now the question becomes, how do I get out of... Oh, I think I see. Interesting. Boss keys galore. All right, I've got to stop. I've got to stop. This episode will become 2 hours long if I don't stop myself. So, yeah, heck yeah. All right, so obviously, first half of this episode, a lot of just kind of flailing around, but we got there in the end, and I'm pretty excited about this new ability. It's really fun. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed this episode as much as I did, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!